I'm Charles Garoian. I taught for 17 years at the Los Altos High School in the art program. I was teaching drawing, painting, photography, art history, sculpture sometimes, ceramics sometimes. But I was also interested in the idea that in addition to traditional kinds of genres, that the artist is always exploring, experimenting, and improvising. So I was interested in the classroom as a laboratory, a place where things could start happening that were unexpected. We started doing some happenings or performances within the classroom, small things that then grew into these larger public events that took place in the front quad of the school. One of the first public performances was a piece called Ice Sculpture, and it was in response to Alan Capro's Fluids piece. So we made some posters, put them up all over town, and it said, "Ice Sculpture, bring frozen water to the front of Los Altos High School on a certain day and a certain time." And then it got announced on the radio, somehow it got on television. On the morning of the Ice Sculpture, there was a major traffic jam at the high school. The buses couldn't get in because there were hundreds of cars that were showing up, converging on the high school. People came in with frozen baggies full of water, frozen water, which then led to the principal calling me in and asking me, "Do you realize that the school day has been disrupted? What is this all about?" But there was amazing conversations going on in the front quad about a bunch of art students doing this thing, and what's this got to do with art? And then the students talking about this whole idea of ephemerality, given the fact that when you look at sculpture and architecture, it looks quite permanent and it can last forever, but yet the human body is ephemeral. I spoke to the principal. The principal then approved it and was kind enough to turn around and open up his administrative kitty and gave me about $30 or $40 to go buy a bunch of ice, so that added to it. I would say in the beginning, at least the first 4, 5, maybe 6 events, performances that we had, I would be called into the principal's office to explain myself. Now you have to understand that this was happening from the beginning in the late 60s, early 70s. There was a tremendous amount of civil movement within the culture and raising huge questions. Everything's being challenged. What happens is that when you find an environment that has tremendous social and cultural limitations, such as an academic environment, to open up and to create a space of possibility within it, one must enter that space, not to escape it. So if you want to make a difference, you go to where you need to make the difference. You're not going to make it from the outside.